Joseph Salazar is Senior Product Marketing Manager for Bastille. Welcome. It's great to talk to you. A lot of discussion at this show and in at other conferences that I've been to about base security. Now, for the first time, leaders are telling me domestic bases too. They're thinking about security solutions. What's the threat landscape look like for military installations now from your view?
Well, having been in the military for 22 years, retired, the last 8 years of my career was cybersecurity. And so I worked in a lot of SCIFs. We've paid attention to a lot of the devices that were coming into a SCIF, but wireless has changed a lot of that. You are now authorized to bring Bluetooth-enabled health devices like glucose monitors, hearing aids. Those are authorized, but how do you keep wireless devices that don't belong in a secure facility or even in sensitive spaces that aren't necessarily secure? How do you keep them out, right? Because most places have a policy around wireless devices. The Air Force has recently banned Meta glasses, one of which I'm wearing right now. But that wireless landscape has really altered how you look at security, because you can't stop wireless with guards, guns, and gates. It goes anywhere it wants. So that has really become sort of a focus for a lot of security, is how do you deal with the wireless? Because every soldier is going to have wireless earbuds, phones, every person's got at least 2-3 devices, smartwatches that are Wi-Fi enabled or have a SIM card. So wireless has become real big in terms of a focus for security.
Are each one of those things, each one of those items, a threat vector? Is there a potential intrusion opportunity there for the bad guys?
Sure, absolutely. The reason why the Air Force banned Meta glasses for anyone in uniform is because they walk around a lot of sensitive equipment like planes and stuff, and they might take videos or pictures that get leaked out, and that could provide strategic information to adversaries. Bluetooth wireless earbuds. If you leave a Bluetooth wireless earbud on a conference room table, hidden someplace, and then have it recording on your phone, you've listened in on sensitive conversations that they're not aware of.
Yeah.
Right? Anything that with Bluetooth can be used as an attack vector, right? There are devices that are specifically designed around that. Wi-Fi is notorious for being used for wireless attacks, and you no longer require proximity in order to do a wireless attack. There was an incident back in 2024 that Volexity talked about, which was dubbed the nearest neighbor attack, where an adversary out of Russia compromised an entity, an organization, by hacking the organization across the street and using their Wi-Fi to attack the organization wirelessly.
You taught me a new acronym before we went on the air: WIDS, Wireless Intrusion Detection Systems.
Yes.
What do they detect, and how do they protect what they detect against?
So wireless intrusion detection systems are designed to detect wireless devices. Now, the traditional WIDS only looked at Wi-Fi, but modern WIDS looks at Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cellular, and a bunch of IoT protocols. And the advantage to that is that because wireless attackers don't just focus on Wi-Fi anymore, you've got a full spectrum of coverage for the protocols most commonly used in an enterprise environment. And where that matters is as an early warning device, right? Because you can't jam, FCC says you can't jam anything. As an early warning device, you could then use a WID solution to flag potentially unauthorized or suspicious devices and interdict them, whether physically or with a network access control solution, or firewall them off or something. But at least you now have visibility into the wireless spectrum. Most solutions don't know how to deal with wireless, and most people don't understand that wireless is everywhere. We're sitting in an area with thousands of wireless devices whose emanations are going through us right now, and most people aren't aware of them.
You said, you pointed to one type in particular that's striking to me, given where we're going technologically: the glucose monitor. People are now walking around with wireless devices embedded into their bodies.
Yes.
What's the implication of that for the kinds of technology that you're talking about?
Well, consider this. Not only is it Bluetooth enabled, excuse me, not only are glucose monitors Bluetooth enabled, but so are pacemakers. And a pacemaker is very sensitive. If you can identify a pacemaker and attack it wirelessly such that the telemetry is off, just interrupting the telemetry, it could start causing health issues with the person wearing that pacemaker, right? So it's not just the fact that Bluetooth itself is attackable, it's the device that it's connected to. If I were to say, interrupt the telemetry of your glucose monitor so it keeps telling you that you need insulin shots and you overdose on insulin, I mean, that is a targeted attack against a, potentially high-profile individual. And the thing about adversaries is they're using AI to create what are called target packages so that they can look at all your social, they can understand your habits, how to target you directly. And if you're wearing a glucose monitor that is right there and it's visible in some of your pictures, they can then do research and use that as an avenue of attack. So with AI comes a tremendous speed of targeting that was unheard of before. And so now you have to look at every aspect, and wireless just makes it that much easier for an adversary to target a specific individual and attack her.